title screen. What's going on here? Well, welcome back to another part of my Majora's Mask live streams series. You might be wondering why we're not on the title screen like all the other parts so far. I have just been trying to figure out what issues I've been having with the archery minigames from last part, because I think it's the Switch controller itself that's the problem, because I've messed around with some of the frame rate and I just could not figure out what was happening. But from playing the games for the last hour and a half, it seems to be that the Switch controller is just extra sensitive compared to the GameCube controller that I'm used to playing this game on. So yeah, that was causing a lot of the issues. But I decided to do a shorter little stream today just to sort of make up for how last part ended. I have also just been doing the minigames and created some suspend points. So as you can see, I've got 4 here. Starting off with where we were, which is right here. Normally I'd do like a big little, oh, let's test about audio, stuff like that, but I kind of want to just jump into things because I am not feeling good. And the reason is because these minigames have caused a lot of stress for me. But let me just show off some bits before we go into it. So first things first, I've been having issues with my Joy-Cons needed charges, so I'm using a Pro Controller, and I'm having issues with the joystick on the controller, because you can see it keeps pulling out my bow randomly for no good reason when I'm not even touching the stick. But my Joy-Con needs charging, so I've left it on the Switch dock at the minute. But what I want to just quickly show off before I go to my first save point is I'm going to grab every time you finish a cycle, I may have gone over this, I may not have, but I'm going to go over it again. I always jump over here. The bunny hood helps reach this quicker. And I always grab this chest, get my 3 rupees from this chest. So that's an easy 100 rupees you can get every time you start a cycle, and you should. Normally I play the Song of Inverted Time, but I've already got save states ahead. Well, suspend points, as Nintendo calls it. So you may remember this place, the shooting gallery that I was having issues with. Didn't get any easier this morning. I was still struggling with this. And so what I've done, just to save some time, is I've created a save point for when I finally beat the minigame again. But to get the reward, you have to get a perfect score, which you can see here I just barely made. But yeah, you have to get exactly hit all 50 targets. You have one leniency where you could hit 1 blue Octorok and still make the time, but it's very tight if you do that. And with how sensitive the Switch controller is and how it's been today, I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, let's jump into it. Huh? No way! That was perfect! Well, here you go! I don't remember what voice he had. Yeah, so that's how you get a piece of heart there. So that's one minigame. Oh my goodness, so we don't have this. But that, I don't ever have to do that minigame again for this playthrough. But this route, this building here, if I can just get Tal to look at it. This one is the Honey and Darling shop, which has daily changing minigames. So what I want to do here, I've already got a save point where I beat this, but I figure I'll show it off this one. I beat the first day one on the save point I'm going to go from, but I want to just try show it off here. It looks like we have a visitor, honey. I wonder if it's a customer, darling. Oh, would you like to play? Today is Bombchu Gallery Day, isn't it, darling? 1 game is 10 rupees. Hit each target with a Bombchu in the time it takes us to dance through 1 song. But if you fall off this platform, you're out, right, darling? Are you ready? Start the music. Yeah, so the idea here is we're going to just drop some little Bombchus, which are like explosive little mice. They're really awkward to aim though. That's my problem with this minigame. The day 1 I always found being the worst one, as well as day 2's. But my best strategy for this is to just stand still and just try to time it as it's rising down to drop them. But like you see there, it's very easy to overshoot or undershoot them. It can be really frustrating, this game. So yeah, like here, this one I've missed, so I need to try again. Sometimes you can just like chuck a bunch, but yeah, I don't enjoy this minigame. I think it's very annoying, to put it mildly, because the bomb tubes just have a mind of their own. But yeah, oh, look at that, we actually got it. But yeah, that's that minigame at least. And at least at 10 rupees, it's not too bad. Did you see that, honey? He got a perfect score. We have to share our happiness with him, honey. And that's a 50 rupees. That's annoying, so let's show off even more for him, darling. So now, I'm going to jump forward to the last spend point. So, actually no, I'll show you how you get to this next minigame before I explain why I've got the suspend point for it. But this game we'll be doing for the next 2 time cycles. Oh my god, Link. Okay. I don't know, I'm having such issues with the controller today. But I think it's because I'm not playing on the Joy-Cons and my Pro Controller is on its way out, I think. It's not even the main control stick, like the movement one I'm having issues with. It's actually the second joystick that seems to be having a lot of issues for some reason. But yeah. So we want to go to the swamp for the last minigame that I didn't do last part. And we want to go up here. You might be saying to play the Song of Time, but again, I've got it already set up where we're going to start. I just want to show what I've been doing off camera this morning. Just to save us time, and because it's been agony. It's been absolute agony getting it done on in this. I would recommend, if you're playing on the Switch, use the suspend points. Oh my goodness, come on. Use the suspend points to help you out with these minigames, especially this one. The Rock one I think is horrible for how difficult it is, but this one is just as frustrating. Aye mate, how are ya? Aye mate, how are ya? Wanna play? The rules to my game are a piece of cake. Shoot for the targets from atop the platform. You gotta hit them all, that's all there is to it. If you don't aim proper with you won't hit any of them. Are you ready, mate? Yeah, so this game, you have to hit all the enemies. I'll just show it off. See how it goes. It's very picky though. And very. I found the aiming very wonky, like I do with the Rock one. Thankfully, these are the only super timed like archery things we have to do. Anytime you hear the howl and you want to go after that wolf. But yeah, the beds were also very annoying, and I really hate the little Rock on top. The little Deku scrub rather. These are little Dekus here. But yeah, anytime you hear that howl and you want to find where the wolf is and get rid of him. But yeah, unlike the Rock one, you don't have to worry about like careful aim. Like you can spam, but you do still need to aim a bit to hit. Like see there, it was like I'm just barely off where I'm supposed to be hitting. Don't mind the dog. But yeah, we've got. I'm not too fussed about the time or about anything like that because I know I've already done this game, because this is another one where you have to do it twice. The first time is to get the largest quiver, because we got the large quiver last time from the other mini game. So you can do these either whichever way around you want to do them. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get this because just time-wise I'm running out too much. But yeah, so that's basically it. That's what the the minigame is. I'm going to skip ahead to, you can see a bit later on, I was using the save states because it was just ridiculous doing it without the suspend points. So I recommend for these minigames, play them either on a GameCube, on a Nintendo 64, or if you're going to play them on the Switch version, use the suspend points. I find the GameCube controller a little bit more reliable than the Switch controllers, just for aiming. And I think the N64, I haven't tried the N64, but I hear that it's more precise because this game was made for the N64. And there is a Switch N64 controller, but it's a little bit, I don't think it's super pricey, but it's a little bit pricey. But if you can get a hand on it, I think that might be good, depending on how you feel about the controller. But yeah, that's the mini games. We're going to be doing the other 2-day ones as well, and then I think just to make up for it, so this isn't like a really tiny part, I'll get started on the trek up to Snowhead, just because I feel like I might as well do that while I'm here. But yeah, I will say this has been very frustrating doing this game twice. The first run I got a bit, and then the second one was just ridiculous because it's the same thing twice, but I just could not hit so many of these enemies for so long, and it was really annoying. Like, I was getting very angry. But I figured I'm not going to record it. I just want to sit down and just get these done, these minigames, so we can move on. I think that's one good thing about playing on the Switch, is the suspend points give me the leniency. But yeah, let's get back into it. Well, that's pretty darn good, mate. Well, perfect. Here you go, take this, mate. There we go. We have a new heart piece. Aye, tell your friends all about us, alright, mate? I love the way this guy speaks. Yeah, so that's it for... Yeah, okay, yeah, can we not? I'm not even touching that. So I want to go to Clocktown. The only thing I wanted to do in this cycle is just get the mini games done. So I do recommend doing the archery games on a fresh time cycle. Once you've done I think the boat game you have to do after the first dungeon, but... Oh my god, stop. Stop! Oh my god. Oh my god, it's really going to be like that, isn't it? Let me unplug it a minute. Alright. Hang on. Give me a second. Sorry about this, guys. But I ain't dealing with that while I record. Thank you. Oh, sorry, bear with me. Just bear with me a second. There we go. We're charged up enough. Going off the Pro Controller now. I don't want to be dealing with all that issue. I do recommend, if you're going to play the game, I wouldn't recommend the Pro Controller, as I've found out that it's just too slippery. The Joy-Con's okay, but it's a bit... Again, it's still got that slipperiness, and the drift isn't great. But yeah. What I want to do though now is, since I've done that first minigame, I'm going to skip forward to the dawn of the second day, because we need to do the Honey and Darling minigames for the next 2 days in a row, in order to get another piece of heart. Oh, come on, he's not low battery. I don't know what is going on. It's just said that it was alright. If I keep having issues, I'll have to just stick with the other one, because I don't like playing on the side control. So this game, we want to chuck all the bombs into the baskets. You can wear the bunny hood, but I don't recommend it though. I think the bunny hood can mess you up a bit with your aim. I also recommend running a bit, because if you just stand still, there's a chance of you accidentally just dropping the bomb right at your feet. Come on. Actually, I might have been wearing the bunny. But yeah, the bunny hood makes you move twice as fast still, like it normally does, which is not great for this game, because you need a bit of precision to get them into the baskets. Also, they'll be on different elevations, so you want to make sure you hit that. I think as long as it explodes right at the basket, it counts, but you want to try and land it in, preferably. But yeah. 50 rupees, there we go. That's better. But yeah, this will be a shorter part compared to other ones, but it's just because I needed to get these games done before we move on. How much money have we got? Yeah, we're alright. Yeah, there's not much else we can do before going off from here. Like, I've already done everything before the first dungeon, and this is all that unlocks for doing the first dungeon, besides the way to the next dungeon, the way to the next area, but, yeah. I think I'll at least start the adventure to the next area, see how far we get, and just deal with it. If my controller dies, I'll have to just deal with the Pro Controller. Again, I don't know why it's having I'm having a lot of issues with controllers at the minute. But I'll make sure by the time I come back, for the next part, I've got something working for it. But it's hard because obviously, like, even doing those mini games, like, I spent ages testing it out, and it was very on and off for me. Here we are. Haven't scored 2 days in a row. So you know you've done this right if they say that. But yeah, this is the last game. And of course it has to be with a bow. So this is why you need the... I believe you need the bow to do this. As I don't believe you could do this game without the bow. So like the first two you can do as soon as you come into clock tower. I'm messing this up really badly. Also, just like the witches, you don't want to hit them too many times, or else it'll cancel the game itself. So it can be a bit annoying, but the good thing about this game is you can get away a little bit with just spamming away at arrows. Still want to aim though. I keep accidentally hitting them. It's not a big deal if I don't get this first time going. Oh, come on. I'm not meaning to hit you. Oh, come on. Okay, I think some of these are definitely going through, because I swear I'm hitting some of these, and it is not having it. Oh, come on. This is not usually the hard one. This is usually the easy one. No! No! Are you... Did that count? No. I missed one, didn't I? Okay, do it again. What I'm going to do, just create a suspend point here at this point. Let's try this again. We're on the last day. Come on. Yeah, if we get this, we get the last piece of art we can get before the first dungeon. I mean, we could technically go get the postman hat, but I don't really see a good reason to. Okay, what is happening with my aim? Thank you. Yeah, like I said, the only thing that makes this annoying is just the constant shifting platform. So if you're having issues with archery, like I seem to be, it can be a bit annoying, but it's not too bad. Let's see, I'm just having... I think I'm just getting that, like, tension from doing this for so long, these archery games. The good news is this is as bad as the controls get in Majora's Mask, which is what I don't like about game difficulty, is when the difficulty is dictated by the control issues with the controls. There we go. Perfect. goodness for that. That is the end of it. This is all we have left to give him, honey. There you go. I wonder, are we truly happy, darling? Alright. There you go. Now, I want to go put these rupees back in the bank, as we always do on every time cycle. And then I'm going to go back in time, and then we'll do something, because I feel like doing a 20-minute stream is not really worth it. I figure I might as well just keep going a little bit longer. Because there's still some bits and pieces. We can start exploring our way towards the next area of the game. And thanks to the suspend points, it gives me an easier way to keep track of, to be able to keep timing up okay for minigames and events. And I was debating getting this version for a while. And the only reason I didn't was because I didn't like the extra price of the Switch Online, but I have to say, being able to play Majora's Mask with features like this is really nice to have. Yeah. Let's go back in time. So we've done the archery games twice. We've done the Honey and Darling shop. Now, I feel like it's a good time to go to the second dungeon. Well, sort of. We're not going to make it to the dungeon, but we're going to at least open our way up there. So how do we get there? Well, we need to go north. When Link wants to stop kissing a wall. That's why I've played this game more than it looks. I'm just messing up a lot on control issues. Home for arrows, but that's fine too. We do need a arrow for this. So I'm going to look through some local grass, like this. Any bombs? Nope, okay. Now what we want to do is, to get to Snowhead, we need to go over here, go by the big scary dinos, find this little ledge up. You might be noticing I'm not playing the Song of Inverted Time. I don't really have specific time needs for this right now. If I'm having issues, then I'll work on it. But yeah, the good news is a lot of things from this point onwards, I can lock on instead of having to aim manually with the arrows. But yeah, we want to destroy that ice core, which needs arrows to do. Now we can make our way up to the Snowy Mountains. Got a little Tektite, which is like a jumping spider. You can use bombs on the blast mask on those snowballs, which we will need to soon. This is where that upgraded spin attack really comes in handy. I want the blast mask for this. No, that's my... Oh, come on. That's not supposed to happen. Just have to be like that, don't you, Link? Excuse me, I want bombs. Sometimes you just can't be bothered with waiting to put your shield up. Come on, give us a bomb. No bombs, really? God, I brought a blast. Good thing I've got the blast mask. I don't think I need it though now. Here we are. We are now at the mountain village. The second major area of Majora's Mask. I'm gonna grab my... where is it? The only thing I need right now is the money hut, just for quicker movement. I'm gonna ignore that guy up there. We want to go straight to hitting this owl statue, save us some time later on. Now we can't go further that way yet, so the only way to go is this way. Again, there's a log cabin there. I'm going to just ignore it though, because yeah, I'm going to wait until I am ready to do the second dungeon before I look at that. But I need to go through that before I do the part for the dungeon. I want to like plan things out for that, because there's some very specific timing things for around that time. So one thing to note is that you can't walk up icy surfaces like that, even with the bunny hood. Got an icy Wolfos. I may not have gone over it, but these are Wolfos, these enemies. Yes, will you lock on please? Lock on please? There we go. If you hit them in the back, it kills them in one hit. Usually have the guard up for it. There we go. Next. Now I want to shoot Tingle out of the air. I can get a clearer shot in. There we go. No. Okay, I'm going to take the bunny hood off a second. Yeah, Tingle always says the same thing. He's a 35-year-old man who dresses like a fairy, gives you maps of the areas. Oh, for goodness. Really? I don't have rupees? Oh, whatever. Okay, fine. Should have looked at that earlier beforehand. Yeah, forget it. You know what? Forget you, Wolfos. I'm just getting on with the story. What I want to do now, I want to talk to this. First things first, I want to talk to this guy. It's cool. The gatekeeper is cool. So he's going to open the way to the Goron village. So these are Gorons. They're like stone people who are like made of rock. But he'll only open it for a moment for us. So let's go have a look at the Goron village. Goron Shrine in this game. It was the village in Ocarina of Time. Yeah, this is the home of the Gorons. Near a little baby crying. Let's see what's going on with that. Now, I'm not certain if I have to do this later first, but I'm coming here now, just in case. Hello, baby. Daddy, I'm cold, Daddy. Yeah, so the baby's crying out for his dad. Can't really do anything else yet here, but we will be back. There's some important bits and pieces we can go grab. But alright, we want to be down here. So where do we go? What do we do? We can see a little Deku shrub there. We can trade a deed with him. There's another piece of heart up that spot. He'll also sell you the biggest bomb bag. Yeah. Look who it is. It's our little owl buddy. Hoot, we meet again, fair child. Have my stone statues been of help? Well, it seems you may have the strength to change the fate of this land as I had expected. But the road ahead is even more challenging. Many trials await you. Please watch over these Gorons around you. Their land is doomed to be smothered in snow and ice forever. It will become a land where no living thing can survive. Without courage or determination, you surely will collapse from the extreme conditions. It is not dying. Why are you saying it's dying? But if that courage and determination burns bright within you, then that's another story. So will you proceed? I will in a second. I'm going to go back to using the other controller, because I guess it doesn't want to accept the fact I have charged my Joy-Cons. Wait. Sorry, bear with me a minute. It's just while I get the controllers sorted out. starting up me. Would you are a child of many strengths? Well, perhaps you do have enough strength to change the fate of the mountain after all. I shall take to the air now, flying towards that shrine across the way, so follow me behind. Do not be daunted by appearances, instead let your feelings guide you, and the true path shall open before you. Are you ready? Follow behind me. Okay, so he's gonna lead our way to the little shrine. You do need this, or else I don't believe it's possible to see. Can we not? Can we please not do this? Okay. Just bear with me a second. So what we want to do is we want to go... Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having issues with this controller specifically. We want to go jump across the platforms here, where he's put the feathers. Why are you doing that? Okay, hang on. Just give me a second, people. I really didn't expect to have drift problems right now with my... You know it's bad when you can't even hit the... No? I didn't expect to be doing a switch calibration on stream, but here we are. Although, with how this controller's been, I don't think this is going to work. This is why I was trying to play it on my Joy-Con, but I'm having issues with the battery as well, despite the fact I've had it on charge. Like, I have literally charged it up this morning, but I think because I've been going on and off with the different controllers, it might have just not wanted it. Yeah, I'll leave it. Just see how it goes. Probably not going to work, but yeah. Oh wait, where's the feather? Yes, I will try again. Right, I'm going to just quickly switch back because I'm not liking this controller. Oh, just bear with me a second. Yes, I know it's low battery. I'm trying to sort this out. Bear with me a second, folks. See if this one works better. I do have a spare controller, so I want to see if it's any better for this. Alright. Yes. It should not be as hard as I'm making it out to be. I'm just having issues with controllers today. Let's see, I want to jump up there, over there. Yeah, so these are invisible ice blocks, so you do have to be careful of the ice physics as well. Jump up and there. Hoot, I have certainly been assured of your courage and determination. From here on, you must not be fooled by appearances. You must rely on your feelings. Now enter the shrine. Something that will aid you in your quest lies within. Use that item when returning from here. Alright. Yeah, this is a lot better. Okay, I'm going to stick with this controller for now. Ooh, bombs. Nice. Let's open the chest. Oh, let's see what we got. And my little bunny ears on. Ooh, you got the lens of truce. Gaze through truce. The lens of truth. Gaze through it to see mysteries that are invisible to the naked eye. Seeing the truth drains magic power. So let's show this. So yeah, this will help. It helps in certain areas around here. So yeah, basically shows you if there's like invisible things around. Oh, yep, right there. So you can see right here, there's a skulltula which is invisible until we reveal him. Pop that off. There we go. Boop. Got 20 rupees. Now what I want to do is go on to Blast Mask. I think there's another secret. Yeah, another chest. Just some rupees. 50. Yeah, we want to have the Lens of Truth. You can flick it on and off to save a bit of magic power, which will be important coming up. But yeah, this reveals what the platforms were that he was standing on. Just make sure you don't run too far forward when you jump off one, or else you'll go sliding straight off the edge. But you'll notice somebody is over there. Yeah, again, I'm not too worried about the time, which is why I haven't got the Song of Invert time playing, because it's not loads we have to do. Could it be? Are you able to see me? If you truly can see me, then follow behind me. Okay. So we want to go this way. I also want to grab a Hood of the Bunny variety. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. Now you don't need the Lens and Truth on for the whole of this, but it does help. Why did that happen? You just have to follow the drop shadow. However, when you take the Lens of Truth off, you lose the lock on. So bear that in mind if you need to, but we will be needing it. So for now, I'm just going to go up to this spot. You do also need the Lens of Truth to get him to leave this. So he gets here, for example, and then he won't leave until you put the Lens of Truth back on, which will activate the little cutscene. Now what I want to do here, I need to talk to him on the bridge. There we go. Get him to move on. Now he's going to go all the way to the end, so I want to go all the way to the very end, this area. I have rupees now as well. I don't want to lose sight of him right now, but I will come back for the map once we've done this stuff. Go away. Come on. Yeah, man. Make sure you don't run out of this area until you've spoke to him. Just to make sure he definitely goes off to this part. I'm going to pop this on. Now this is where the Lens of Truth comes in, is really important. Is for this little bit here. So you can see him floating around. But you'll see he's going up there, and there are invisible ladders right here that we need to follow. An invisible pathway. So I'm going to put the Deku mask on, so I can skip over the water a bit easier. Just makes this little ice puzzle easier. There's a little trick for you. Now we want to go up here, and I believe the pattern is right, left, right. So we go right. And that's my right. I think, yeah, my right. Left. You can also do this, but I'd rather not give you all a headache with the constant sound of the Lens of Truth going on and off with the noise. But yeah, so we get up here. You need, again, make sure you talk to him so that he will leave. pops in through here. And we want to go to the grave. And now you can speak to him. The Soren once said the one who could see me would be arriving soon. It seems that it turned out to be true. I am Darmani III. The blood of proud Goron heroes runs in me. This feels strange for me to say, but when I was alive, I was a renowned warrior and veteran. Yes, when I was alive. But alas, I am now dead. I was fine until I marched off to Snowhead by myself, hoping I could drive off a demon. It had been wreaking havoc on Goron village, then the blizzard at Snowhead blew me into the valley, and now here I am. How infuriating. As I am, I can only watch as Goron village is slowly buried in ice. I may have died, but I cannot rest. So you can use magic? The Soren Wong also told me that you were able to use it. I beg you, bring me back to life with your magic. If it is beyond your power, then I beg of you to do this for me instead. Heal my sorrows. Any way that you can do it will suffice. Please heal my sorrows. Well, we know what healing means in this game. Let's play the song healing. What a soothing melody. My sorrows are melting away into the song. Oh, just having a bit of a drink. I do love this scene. You see all the Gorons cheering for their lost king. For such an old game though, I think this game does really good for just the atmosphere. There's just something so dark and somber about this scene. Watching him cry and fade away into the afterlife. There we go, we have healed his sorrows. And now, as we did with the Deku mask, we get the spirit of the Goron in the Goron mask. I leave my undying feelings with you. The deeds I accomplished while living out after my grave, you should read it. There we go. You got the Goron mask. It contains the spirit of the proud Goron hero. Wear the mask with C to inhabit the body of the Goron for C against return to normal. For the Goron village, I have asked your assistance. Alright. Now what I want to do is get the Goron mask on first. Creepy transformation sequence go. And there we go. So we want to go behind the grave and pull it open. Which reveals it's a hot spring. And what I want to do is I'm going to grab the Deku mask and I'm going to grab a bottle of water. And what we want to do, we want to quickly take this water, as it's on a time limit. If we mess up, we'll have to climb back up here. And what I want to do with the water, I'm going to turn to the Deku, so we can jump down here and try and skip on. Okay, I'll do that. We want to hop up over here, over there. Now I'm hoping I've got the right one. This guy moves around throughout the days. So I believe day 3 he actually is down there, but I think for the first 2 days he is in a big block of ice down here. So I'm going to just destroy some snowballs. So as you can see with the Goron mask, you can spin around, smash into things. You can punch boulders to break them as well. They do usually give magic, which is nice. We want to find one that's bigger than the rest. This one. This one right here. We need the hot water as well for this. There we go. Now we need to get close enough. Drop the water. And assuming I've done this right, this should thaw him out. I want to speak to the elder here. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, it's already too late. I must hurry. Hmm? Oh, you're Dogani! Aren't you supposed to be dead? Am I hallucinating? Maybe this is also the doing of Snowhead's magic power. I've been made a fool of. But that's impossible. I refuse to flinch. If I can see past the illusion, you'll vanish in an instant. This is the key thing. make sure you talk to the baby before you talk to this guy, or else you'll have to go get another, thaw him out a second time, and talk to the baby. My son is crying because he misses me. This skips that whole step. Why do you know that? My son misses me. Oh, forgive me, my child. Our father has work to do. Damani, be you a ghost or a figment of my imagination, I no longer care. If you feel pity for my crying son, then please quietly sing my son to sleep with this song I'm about to play on my drum. It is the very same melody that was often played for you when you were young. So we need this song to get into the second dungeon. Notice a theme here, we need a song to get into each dungeon. Oh, let me play it again. Once more. Oh yes, like this. Oh, it's no good, I can remember only the beginning. Alright. Something cool about each form is they all get different instruments. So the Deku had pipes. This one we've got a drum. Oh, come on. Did not do that. I'm not pressing down! Ah! There we go. And now, that's the lullaby intro. So all we gotta do now is learn the rest of it, which the baby will teach us if we play this first bit to him. Lovely melody of a father. It's not that I forgot it, it's just so cold I can't play it very well. At any rate, I'm counting on you. Alright. Now the cool thing about the Goron form is we don't have to worry about walking all the way back around, as he can actually walk up here. He can roll up the hills. Which is good, because I want to get me a map. Ooh. I need to get some more magic power, just to top it up, and just to go into it quickly, the reward for the second dungeon for completing getting all the stray fairies will be double magic, which will be really nice and will make our magic meter twice as long. Alright, yes, let us get the Snowhead map. So, yeah. For now we've only got a bit of magic, but it'll do us alright until we can get it doubled from the second dungeon. But alright. Touch the wall first. Now, with the Goron mask, we don't need to worry about the guard here opening the way up. We can do it ourselves. So there's another ability you have where you can curl up into a ball and you can slam down to the ground. We'll hop down here. Let's go shut that baby up. I mean, soothe it to sleep. Yes, that will do. Alright, so we want to be in the Goron form, and we want to get the ocarina out. Let's play that little lullaby. And that should calm the little child down. I think this baby's adorable though. Despite the crying, he's got a very cute design. That's the song Daddy always plays me before I go to sleep. I'll sing the next part. I love that the dad couldn't remember 2 notes. Actually 2 little notes. Ugh. He couldn't just play those last 2 little bits. Nope. No, come on, controller. Work with me here. Thank you. Oh, playing this on the Switch has been an experience with the controllers. But we're having fun. I love Majora's Mask. My second favourite Zelda in the series. we see the little baby fall asleep with his granddad, or with his dad rather. He's very old and lumpy. Yeah. He's just like, Daddy's right beside me. The lullaby intro became the Goron lullaby. This lullaby blankets listeners in calm while making eyelids grow heavy. And now, for some reason, doing that somehow lights these lanterns, which is good because I really want to get that. I want to have this on, and I want the bunny hood on as well. Slap on the bunny hood, and we gotta run with fire. As you can remember, this always goes well. And light all the torches. The good news is you can get it relit by doing that. Lighting one and then using your sword to reset the timer on the Deku stick. I'm gonna do that a couple times because I don't trust myself with how this went in Woodfall. Oh, come on. Now you have a bit of time, but you want to be fast, which is why the bunny hood helps a lot for this part. Come on. And please tell me I made it. When he wants to touch the fire. No, I didn't make it. Okay, well, back to the top. But yeah, basically want to run around lighting all the flames. Ugh. I don't know what it is. I've been having a lot of issues with basic things like the Deku stick. Like, this isn't hard. I'm just having a lot of issues. The recording curse is real. That's not another stick. Good. Sorry, we'll get this. Just bear with me. Oh, come on. I missed. Where's the stick? Dang it. Come on. Thank you. That might have messed up my timing now. Yeah, it's a bit picky. Oh, come on. I just need to touch where the fire is. No, again? Oh, fine. Run up and light him, run up and light him. No! No! Why am I having such issues with this? I found it easier in handheld mode to play it. I'm actually having more issues playing it on the TV, on a screen than I am on handheld. But I think it's just the Switch controllers. I haven't tried it with an N64 controller, because I'm used to playing it on the GameCube Collector's Edition. The problem, and why I'm not recording off of that version, is my copy doesn't like recording equipment. It always seems to glitch out when I try and record off of it. I've tried a couple of times and it just never seems to like it. But yeah, on handheld it's actually really comfortable. I was playing in my own time on a separate account. I haven't beat it on handheld yet, so I can't say about the later half of the game, but I had a much better experience with this first half of the game on the handheld. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, sorry about this, people. I'm having a lot of issue with this. This is not a hard part at all, but for some reason it wants to be. Touch the fire. Come on. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna let it all go out. Do it again. Just bear with me on this. In fact, I mean, I don't really need to. No, I don't need to worry about time because all I have to do now is get to the entrance of the dungeon. This is just like an optional thing that I want to just get done now while I'm here. Did that really not touch it? Okay. I've never had this much problem with these basic little things, I swear. Like, something about just... Right, just trust myself that I'm touching the fire. Didn't touch that one though, did I? I'm gonna go as far as I can with this, and then I'm gonna just use a stick when it runs out. Probably was gonna run out right there. As far as I know, you can't change the button layout, but you can change... You've got multiple controller options, at least. I don't know enough about the N64 online. This is my first time actually doing it, but I know you can play with a classic controller, like the Switch Pro controller, I mean. You can play it with the Joy-Cons, which is how I've been playing it, although right now I'm using a Pro controller, because my Joy-Cons are just not having it. You can play it with an there is an N64 controller for the Switch as well. But yeah, as far as I know, that's about it. Oh, come on. Yes, 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 dawn on the second day, how lovely. Please don't mess up. Oh, did that... Okay. I say I love this game. There are little things like that that's annoying, where if you're in the middle of something and it changes over to the next day, it resets everything. Like, as in, like, it resets certain events in the room that you might be in. Which is very annoying, so... Again, that Song of Double Time is very handy to have. But yeah, there's multiple controllers you can try out. Just find I'd say just find which one suits you best. For me, I'm used to playing it on a GameCube controller, so the Pro controller and the Joy-Cons feel the most natural. Because every playthrough I've done of this game has been on GameCube controller. On the Collector's Edition. Come on. Thank you! 5 times trying that. But yeah, so we light all the torches, that causes that to spin, so we can hit all of the other ones. Rolling around the speed of sound. So get a little running start here. Basically what we have to do now is we want to hit the chandelier with the Goron form, and we're looking for something inside of them. Whoa! Not that one. That's fine, we go up again. It does consume magic, so just bear that in mind. But it only consumes magic when you're in the spiky spinning mode. So you can freely roll around while it's building up, as long as you just get out the rolling mode. Right. Turn around. Roll this way. Oh, come on. Oh, right. I do love, despite how slippery it might sometimes feel, I love controlling the Goron rolling. It feels really smooth. It's a little slippery, but it's really like, the way it rolls, I just love how it feels rolling around as a Goron. There's like a real smooth turn that I like about it. I think the 3DS version, thankfully, didn't change much about the Goron form, which is a lot better than what it did to the Deku and Zora forms. We'll be getting more forms going forward. But, yeah, the Goron form, the 3DS version, I think the only difference is he has a faster attack, which honestly is a good change, because this is a very slow attack to hit sometimes, so I don't often use the Goron punch unless I need to, or unless I have a situation like I've lost my sword or something, which can happen in this game. There's a few ways you can lose your sword. They're not usually permanent, but they're like temporary moments. But yeah, he does hit hard though, so that's one good thing about the Goron Punch, but it's very slow. Let's just go forward. Yeah. Nope. So it's one of the other two. Now the good thing as well with this bit is the Chandelier won't refresh unless you leave the Goron area. So we can do this as long as we need to until we get what I need. But this is the last little mini quest thing I'm going to do. And then I'm going to just open my way to the dungeon. And then what I think I might try do, if I've got time on this cycle, is get the deed. Maybe do the deed. Oh, come on. Really? That didn't hit? Okay. Well. Basically, what we're trying to do here is one of these spinning things has an item inside that we need to take all the way to the mountain village. And I'm having really bad luck with this. But thankfully, again, they don't regenerate, but the pots in here do. So I can keep getting magic when I need to. As well as Deku Sticks, if that bit's giving me trouble like it was. Right. But again, I'm not in a rush for anything, because I've done most of what I need to in this cycle, and getting to the dungeon doesn't take very long either. Oh, come on, really? Alright, I'll just have to wait for the next one. But yeah, I haven't noticed too much difference with this version though, with how it controls and everything I mean, besides obviously playing on a Switch controller, like, I haven't noticed anything majorly different about this version compared to playing it on the N64 or the GameCube. The 3DS version is very different, and it's the version I say stay away from personally, unless you really want to play on the go. And even then I'd say this is probably the better version to play on the go. If you can just get a bit of a connection to get the game started. Oh, come on. Okay, I was going a bit wonky there. But yeah, the 3DS version of Majora's Mask is what I consider to be one of the worst remakes of any game. Because I think it just missed... It's the sort of remake that feels made by someone who didn't appreciate what makes Majora's Mask good. And the only change I like is you can skip to any hour in the 3DS version, whereas in this game you can only skip 6 hours. Okay, I'm having a real issue with this. Sorry, everyone. But yeah, the 3DS version is just so... It just made all these weird changes that it didn't need to do, and the boss fights are worse, and most of the masks control worse, and it's just not a very fun version of the game to play. I mean, it's still the game, but it just feels like it's missing what makes this version so fun. I say as I'm constantly missing the thing. Oh, okay, it's gonna be one of those ones. So I feel like I might actually get to the final day at this point, before I finally get this done. Right. Gonna give it a minute to spin around. Oh yeah, you can also still lock on like this as well while you're in the Goron mode. Oh, what? Okay, I didn't know that's how it worked. Okay. Yeah, the problem is that this is the only way to hit the chandelier, and it's only in one of the chandelier pieces, so you can get really unlucky, like I'm guessing right now, where... Although, that does help me. Okay. Right, because you do need to run from over here to make the jump. Although, that was embarrassing. It's on. Okay. It's harder when you've only got like 1 or 2 left of these chandelier pieces. I keep saying chandelier because I'm thinking of Pokemon. Chandelier pieces. Because when there's only, like here, there's only 1 or 2 of them. It's really easy to jump when there's a gap. Come on, off the wall. Right, let's watch it. Come on, give us a roll, give us a roll, give us a roll. Give us a good one. Come on. last one, of course it is. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna be awkward. I don't know if it's... I'm pretty sure it's random which one it's in, or if there is a way to tell. I don't know if there's a way to tell what makes it the chandelier that you need to break. I just know that one of these chandeliers has it in. I'm gonna let it spin around a second. Oh my god, we're gonna get... Oh no, 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 wait. Okay, we're not gonna have that interrupt us right now. That is not gonna happen. Right. I guess I do need the Song of Reverse Time after all. I don't know if this will make the piece to the chandelier come back to normal, but I do not want it to happen. Here's what we're going to do as well. I'm going to also create a save point. Yeah, sure, I can delete that one now. I haven't been using these much. Well, I have for minigames, but I want to try as much as I can for story stuff not to use them, because they feel very cheaty. But for stuff like this, I think it's important to help us just to cut some of the time out for this. Okay, so I know that now. I'm gonna step out and then come back in. Let's see if that helps us out a bit. I don't want to talk to you. No, no. So annoying. Can I get it? Oh, no. Just barely out of time for it. Let me think, what can I do? That's not gonna work, is it? No! Oh, nearly though. There's an idea there. I'm gonna start rolling from here. Yes, finally! There you go. Oh, god, that was ridiculous. Where is it? Alright, now what we want to do, sorry, I got all sled there, is you want to take this bit of meat all the way through here. Now, I've slowed time down, and I'm not sure how that's going to impact things. I don't believe you can walk up here. Also, no, you have to roll up there, so you can't cheat it that way. So we have to follow the path up to the top of the village. Good. Okay, good. It keeps our meat. It does not get rid of the meat. There is something there with the ice that I could do, but I'm not going to do it because I think it's better to do it in the springtime, which is what will be basically what's happening right now in the Goron Mountains. Is it's stuck in winter and the snow's getting thicker and thicker, so we're trying to help get this area less snowy and back to springtime, which will unlock a lot of the game for us. It unlocks a lot of side quests and a lot of things there. No, my rock! Not my sirloin. I'm worried if this will cause any issues. Hopefully not. There's no time. I don't think there's any time limit or anything to take this sirloin, but we want to take this rock sirloin across to a Goron that is stuck on a cliff. He was the one that we briefly saw when we first came to the mountain village, but now I'm actually going to give this to him. Whoa! Up here, up here! I'm very sorry to bother you from such a high place, but I'm very hungry and I've gotten stuck here. So you want to lock on, throw that out there. That's it, it's so good I can dream about it. The Dongo Cavern's finest qualities, rock sirloin. This is my absolute favourite, blessed be this meal. Oh, my energy has returned to me. I'm coming down now. Wait one moment. Oh, I wondered who it might be. Why, if it isn't Domani, you're alive? Yes, I see. That is the reason why you knew my favorite food. Oh, I almost forgot. Please accept this as a token of gratitude. Yay! We got the Dongera mask. It's a cute frog. Ooh, hear the frog's enthusiastic performance. Hope as I might, it's still cold. I'm going back to Vagoron village. So, sounds great. Oh, we got a new mask. Yay! This mask, the Dongera mask, it's a cute little frog and everything. Lets you call the choir members together. What does that mean? Well, you remember the frog in the first dungeon? Yeah, we have to go back to the first dungeon, as well as in the third dungeon, as well as around certain spots of the world, and find all the frogs and get them together. And it all makes for a very annoying... Whoa, okay. It makes for a very annoying little side quest, just to get one piece of heart. And it is, I'd say, along with the Andrew Cafe quest, the longest and most annoying. Come on. Okay. The longest and most annoying of the side quests in this game. But with the Andrew Cafe quest, at least there's a story to it. Okay, I'm just dunking myself in the hole, it seems. The Dongera one is one heart piece, a single heart piece, and then you never use it again. Which, you know, there is a mask in this game that gets like no use in this version, and in the 3DS one it gets you, ooh, a bottle. But it's not very exciting. But yeah, I do not like the Dongero side quest, despite the fact I love frogs. Actually, speaking of frogs, super random tangent, but I've been looking at Yu-Gi-Oh cards recently because I really love the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game, and I've not been playing it for a while, but I really love my frog deck. I've been working on things with my frog cards, so that's been a fun little side thing. Come on. Alright, this is going to be it, isn't it? But yeah, just got me thinking of frogs, because of Dongero. Okay. Oh, this is the fun part where everyone sees me struggling with the Goron rolling. Like I say, I love how it feels, it can just be really slippery sometimes. Thankfully at this bit, you only need it for getting across these gaps here. But the problem I'm having is you have to hit it dead on, or else it doesn't count, and I'm having issues with getting it dead on. Okay, we won't be able to go over to that edge anytime soon. Yeah, there's also something I want to show off while I'm here, but I'll do it once I get through this section. It's not much, it's just like a little graphical thing that I really like about this area. Oh, what? Really? Really? Okay. Alright, come on. Up the ledge. Oh, just barely. Okay, we'll take it. Oh, okay, we're spinning. No! Oh my god. Okay. If this is how this is going, I'm worried about a boss fight that's coming up, which is a shame because it's my favourite boss in this game. But there is a boss we will be fighting that uses the Goron form, and will require all my Goron spinning skills to be put to the test. As you can see, I do not have Goron spinning skills to put to the test. Come on! Okay. We want to get... Like I say, I do like how it feels, it's just that slipperiness can mess with you sometimes. Okay. Yeah, this is not a playthrough of a professional player who is amazing at the game or anything. I've played the game, 100%ed it, tons of, like, I have a tradition every year to get everything done in this game and do a full playthrough, but That full 100%. Come on. No, 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 no. Okay, hold on. Let's just make a save point here to save us some time. But yeah, even though I've played this game tons, it doesn't mean my skills have got amazing or anything. I'm gonna wait for that. Okay. Now we're gonna roll up here, and we're not gonna fall off. I feel like it was taking extra long to build up there for some reason. Good. Yes. Just before I leave this area, let's see if I can get a first-person view. I don't know if you'll see it very well here, but yeah, it doesn't show here. There's a really cool snowy effect in the background of certain areas in Snowhead I really like, where the walls are always sort of moving. I really like that. But there we go. We finally made it to Snowhead, which is the second dungeon. However, I won't be doing the second dungeon on this live stream, because I need some time to just prepare and plan it ahead, everything I want to do. But basically, we'll be playing the lullaby at the entrance here to get our way through. But now, with the song is soaring, able to bring us back to Snowhead, there is actually something I can do with the Goron mask. Well, there's two things actually. I figure I might as well do them now, so that I just get them out of the way and I don't forget them all. So the first thing I want to do, because I think it's too late to do a mini game at night, is I want to go get some money. And I also want to go over here. We're going to go get the Deku deeds. Do some of them. What was the code? 43512, was it? No. Wrong! It's like remembering a bank pin. Which I should know. I just... Yeah. Oh, that's right. It was 12534. Not even close to what I put. 12534. That's the code for the bomber's notebook. I did not mean to turn into a Goron in front of him. But okay. That's fine. There is a rupee. I do need 200 rupees for what I need to do. So to do that, let's go over here. I am curious. So you're supposed to use a bomb or a blast mask. I've never tried this with a Goron punch. Does it work? Nope. Okay. No, it doesn't work. That's fine. We'll get the blast mask on. I will say one thing I don't like about the Switch controller with this is the shield button is the R button, but I've been so accustomed to having it be the bottom trigger button on the GameCube that it feels wrong the way it is in this. No. He just blew himself up with a spider. But okay, so what I want to do now is I'm going to go get the moon tier from looking through the telescope again. And then I'm going to go to the Deku. We're basically just going to do that all again until we get to the Goron village. And then I will need to do this one more time later on in the game. But when I do it next time, the next time I do the this little side quest thing, it will be the last time with the deeds, because I'm doing it now just to get the extra little heart piece that I can. But you could absolutely wait until later on in the game to just get them all in one go, and that is usually how I do it. But I figure for the Let's Play, I'll try to show things off as early as you can, as early as you can do things. So since we've made it to Goron Village, we technically could go do this now. And I could have done this earlier on, but I figure out, I didn't know how long it would take me to do all the Goron stuff. So we want to actually activate this cutscene again. Each day the Skull Kid will be slightly different, especially on the third day, where he'll just have this really ominous stare at you. Like here he's still sort of twitching, being his little cheeky self, but at day 3 he like barely moves at all because the mask has took over completely by then. But yeah. So we want to go get the moons to you. And what's nice is we don't have to make the trek back through because we can play the Song of Soaring. Excuse me, that was the Song of Soaring. Okay. I don't know why it was having issues there, but okay. It's Clock Town. To be fair, 1 hour and 20 minutes, not bad time to get through, to be able to get to the second dungeon, but it would have been quicker if I hadn't messed up a bunch in the town. What was I doing? Where am I going next? Which one do I want to do first? I guess I'll deliver the moon to you first. Yeah, let's do the moon to you stuff first. Get this all out of the way. Because I'll be coming back to Clock Town for a minigame we can do now that we have the Goron mask. Which the Goron mask does unlock important things, but right now we can't make full use of everything it unlocks. Yep, we want a moon tier, we have one. Here's a moon tier, take it. Okay. Now I do need to get 40 more rupees, because we need 200 for the next thing I need to go do. So I'll have to sort of have a little moment of searching for rupees. It won't take too long, I've just got to try and remember where an easy rupee spot is. But first to the swamp. Southern Swamp. Thankfully the swamp one's easy to get to. The Goron one takes a bit longer, but it won't be too long. But I do need rupees, and I don't remember a good rupee spot on the top of my head right now that I haven't already used up to this point. Any quick rupee spots? Like, for about 40 rupees? No, there's... I guess Termina Field has like 20 rupee chest near the swamp I could grab. Okay, we want to talk to him as a human, again. We want to give him the town title deed. Then he'll give me the swamp one, and then we're going to give this to the one in the mountains. Now, I can't do the other two until I get access to the next area of the game. The next 2 areas of the game, but it won't be too bad to get them. Alright. Maybe I'll just find rupees while I'm up in the mountains. It's a bit more of a trek from Mountain Village anyway, so I'm just gonna have to look around. I just can't remember if there's any good rupee spots up here in the mountains or not. Like any 20 rupee things or anything like that. Because really that's all I need is just 2 20 rupees. Just start punching things, searching for rupees. Anything in here? Nope. That's where that big boulder I've just destroyed there is where the Elder will be if you get here if you're on the 3rd day when you're looking for it. Okay, 5 rupees, where we gotta start. Nope. Okay, let's roll around a bit. I don't care about hearts, I want rupees. Well, that's 1 less rupee. Let's go. Where would they be? I'm gonna search some of the big boulder things see if there's any in these big boulders down here. Magic power. Nope. Because we're on the night the second day, that's where the old man will be now. You know, because it's the one that Navi, the Tattle will lock onto. I did not know there was one of these here. That's a weird enemy here. Why is he here? What a weird enemy to find in this place. I have never seen that before. The little turtle. No. I've never seen him pop out in the mountains. That's really cool. This is what I love about this game. There's all these weird details and little secrets and things that they don't always mean anything, but it's cool to see. Okay, wolf, I can't expect that. Alright. Oh my god. Can we just not, please? I don't need like 30 more rupees. There's seriously no like extra rupees around here? Yeah, again though, if you hit a wolf first in the back, it will automatically kill them. Where can I get rupees? I'm trying to think, is there really no like easy rupee spot around here? Nope. Okay. Wait. It's just a heart. I don't understand why that turtle's here, but okay. I need rupees. I need like 30 rupees, and I'm really annoyed that I can't remember where I can find any. Do Tektites drop rupees? They do. They drop 5. Good to know. Alright, let's see if we can find more Tektites. Yeah, I am kind of just killing time, to be fair, because all I've got to do now, yay, is get the deed stuff done, and then do one more minigame, and then that's it for this part, because I'll then be ready to start. I'll be settled for the next dungeon. Oh my god, yes! Woo! Thank you, Tektites. Finally, a good use for them. Alright. Now what I want to do, this is a really weird moment here. I believe one form gives you bombs and one form gives you the other thing. Can't do business if you're not Goron. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you have to be a Goron, I believe, to get the biggest bomb bag here. My biggest bomb bag for the big bomb bag, and we got the big bomb bag at the bomb shop in one of our first cycles for rescuing the old lady. So now we have the best upgrade for the bombs and the best upgrade for the arrows as well. So we can hold 50 arrows, 40 bombs, which is the best you can do in this game. Actually, there is something I want to check as well. How many left? Still quite a lot to talk to, but that's fine. I know one of the gaps that I've already done the side quest for. For this one, I need to be a Deku Scrub, which is convenient because that's what we need for the flower. So we want to give him the Swamp title deed now. He'll give us the Mountain title deed, which we can't make use of, but we're gonna get something done with it. We're gonna do something with this piece of paper. If anyone catches my drift on what we're gonna do with the paper. Because we got time. Plenty of it. Actually a bit too much, but that's fine. So okay. And there we go. We got our heart piece. Well, a piece of heart. So that's 2 now that are done right before the start of the next dungeon. So what I want to do now is we're going to make our way back to Clock Town, because there's one minigame I want to do before the end of this cycle. We do need to get some rupees, so curious. I've never done this before, but what does he have to do? Just sells magic beans. Interesting. Okay. So I need money now. Any good money in town? I'll just forget it. I'll just go get the rupees. I don't need a lot, but I'm gonna get some. Let's just take some out of the bank while we've got time to do this. How many have we got? 554. We really need to get more rupees. We'll get. I don't remember how much this game is. I'm gonna get 80. Oh. Okay. Takes 4 rupees. That's ridiculous. But yeah. Oh, actually, there is a question. There's another question to check. Yes, I've done the rose. Yeah, okay. I just had to check that the Rosa sisters were checked off. The grandma's not checked off yet, but I know why that's not checked off yet. The Curiosity Shop guy also isn't, because there's something we can get at the final day from him. Andrew and Kayfabe, we've got stuff to do with them still, but we can't do it yet. Okay, so we're making good progress. Alright, what I want to go do now... I believe that it's locked the front door, because I haven't done anything to get a key. So I want to grab the Deku mask. Dive in. Here we go. Yeah, we've just got 2 more little things I want to do before the end of this cycle. They won't take too long. But yeah, there's going to be a shorter part because it's just basically an add-on from yesterday's stream. I'm going to try and record next weekend. Yeah, there we are. Hello, hand. Paper, paper, please. Let's give him some paper. Yeah. I've already done this, but everything resets in time cycles, so yeah, might as well help him and get it in my book. 5 rupees. Nice. Alright. Now, all I need to do here, the last thing I want to do, I do actually want, I want to just have another little look at that bomber's notebook a second. No. I'm missing a bunch of people. I think they pop up later though. I like the hand gets a spot in the thing though, that's hilarious. Yeah, Goroguro's there, that's fine. Where's my Goron mask? So I want the Goron mask for this. Let's see if it's open. I don't imagine it will be. Yeah, no, it's closed, of course it is. So this is the last minigame in the town, and it's it's annoying, but it's not the worst of them. But to get the best reward, you want to do this with the Goron mask. I don't know if you can do it with other masks, but I never tried, because I've always known the Goron mask was the way to get the reward for this. But yeah, that's why we're here now. What I'll do, let's go. Yeah, why not? Let's just talk to her, see what she says. Come in. Oh, is the kid collecting masks? How about it? Want to play? Yeah, so 20 rupees, okay. But if we do it as a Goron, well, aren't you a fit fellow? Want to play? 30 rupees. You get a special prize. But you'll notice her attitude's very flirty. So we'll get the best reward for doing it as a Goron. Now the problem here is it's one of those stupid random mazes puzzles, and I'm never good at these. I don't have a good strategy for dealing with them. Although surprisingly, walking forward is working very well. Don't jinx me, don't jinx me. Come on, this is amazing. Oh my god, this might be... Well, that was a clean one. That was the best run I've had in a long time in that. I guess archery games hate me, but Goron game loves me. But yay! We got a piece of heart, so we have 3 now. Which is very annoying, because I would love to have just 1 more heart before the next dungeon. And the only one I could do is the Andrew Cafe quest again, just to get the Postman hat. But do I really want to sit here and do the Andrew Cafe quest again, even though I'm going to be doing it a 3rd time later on? Nah, I think I'm going to cut things off here. So, what I want to... But obviously got to deposit all my money in the bank first. I don't think there's any side quests I could do now. Is there any side quest I could do at this point in the game? I don't believe I did the dog racing. That is something I could technically do now. But I don't have the Mask of Truth, which makes the dog racing easier. And I don't want to do the spider house without the... I like to do them together, because there's 2 spider houses. So even though I could go do that now, I feel like it's better to do it later in the game, when I get a certain item that helps me out to do the other spider house. I'm just wondering, is that... I think that's all the heart pieces I can get at this point. Yeah, because I can't use the Dongero mask right now. Mask of Sense doesn't do anything for us. Okay, I'm just going to go talk to people in town for a minute. I want to just see if... Let me just see who's in the notebook. Do I have this? Is the Sword Mastermind there? No. Well, let's have a look. Let's see what happens. We've already done this. Wait, what? Oh, how adorable. Let me tug on your long ears. Don't get your bunny dirty. I like that. That's cute. Yeah, you know what? We're on the last day. Why don't we just go around and talk to people? Yeah, nothing interesting there. There is a lottery, which I've never bothered with myself. Let's quickly show this off, because I'm never going to go in here. You can get money, and there is like a time travel element to it, but I've never found like a... I've never found a good way to do this, so I've never really bothered with it. Alright. Let's go... I'm trying to think of what areas, what people I like to speak to in the town. There's not a lot. I think most of these will be like way later. But let's go see the... Let's go get the... Watch the main cutscene. Oh, 10 AM. I forgot it's 10 AM. Okay. Oh, sure. This is all just my killing time section now, because I don't really have anything big I need to do right now. Because I'm all just about set up for the next dungeon. I just kind of want to see if I can fill any slots in my... see if I can fill any slots up. Is this open yet? Yes, I know it's the stop button. Stop reading the sign and open the door. 8 o'clock. Okay, no. I don't believe there's any other big things I can do right now. There's no one in the front, no. I believe the old lady was already marked. What I want to do is going to just go to the mayor's office, get that scene done, so we can watch that, because I haven't shown that off yet, and it'll go in the bomber's notebook. I'm curious, is there a way to... I don't think I can go in here. 10 PM, no. No, we cannot. Okay, so she isn't in the notebook. stairs. Oh, interesting. Didn't expect to see you up here. Alright. Well, that reveals that. Oh, there is something actually I want to show off. So there's this random pair of pants here. And if you put on the Mask of Scents, it reveals something. The power of this mask allows you to see what you can smell. If it's possible, put the scent in something and take it to the magic axe potion shop. So of all things, there are magic mushrooms in this person's pants, which I think is a really funny little Easter egg. That's all the Mask of Scents does. It helps you find mushrooms, and this is the one place where there's mushrooms outside of the forest, outside of the swamp, which I think is very funny that, of course, someone's got magic mushrooms stored away. I don't think I can go in here, can I? No, not until the night I found her. I might have to interact with I don't know if I interacted with Sakon the Thief actually. He might be in the book. I'm trying to think who else is in this notebook. Like, there's still quite a few gaps, but yeah, I don't know. Where's the bomb lady? Yeah, she's there. The bomb lady's there. That's all you have for her. Curiosity shop, Andrew Cafe. Yeah. Okay. Don't need that many. Don't need that. Done that. Done that. They don't go in the notebook. Yeah, we can't go in there either. I think at 6 PM I can actually go in there though, so I might check that out. I'm just waiting for 10 to go into the mayor's office. But yeah, we've got just about everything. Like, I've only missed... I think the postman hat is the only big thing I've not gone and got. And that's just because, even though I can do it, I don't like the idea of doing the Andrew and Cafe quest 3 times. I'd rather just do it twice and get the rest of the rewards on my second run when I'm able to finish the quest. Let's go in the mayor's office. I like this music. Most of the townsfolk already have taken shelter without waiting for the mayor's orders. The only ones that left are public servants and committee members. Mr. Mayor and Carnival Committee members, please order those who remain to evacuate. Oh, well... You cowards, do you actually believe the moon will fall? The confused townsfolk simply caused a panic by believing this ridiculous, groundless theory. The soldiers couldn't prevent the panic, but outside the town walls is where the danger is. You want answers? The answer is that the carnival should not be cancelled. Isn't that right, Mr. Mayor? Oh, well... Are you serious, Muto? It seems the giant chunk of rock above us hasn't caught your eye. At this time every year we are overrun by tourists, so why is the town empty? Clearly it's your job to ensure the carnival's operation, but that's if people are here for it. Don't drag the merchants and soldiers into this. If the soldiers wish to run, then run, Visken. We councilmen will stick to the tradition. This carnival will be a success. I've never heard of a defense unit abandoning its town. Madame Aroma would surely say the same thing, wouldn't she, Mayor Duteur? Let's not bring my wife into this. Alright. Almost take refuge. On with the carnival. Yep. So, got a bit of a debate in there what to do. Let's leave them to it, shall we? I believe I've already spoke to everyone in here, but I want to just double check this. If they're even around now. Nope, they are not. Okay. I don't think there's anything in here, but might as well have a quick little glance in the room. Interesting that the mayor has separate beds. This is Kefe's diary. The wedding ceremony is soon. It might be early, but I finished my wedding mask. I wonder if Anju has made hers. She tends to do things at the last minute, so probably not. There is a gathering of the fellows at the milk bar tonight. I plan to show off my wedding mask and talk about my sweetheart as best as I can. So yeah, I can. Now, I've only got 1 rupee, so I can just go back in time. But I figure I'd show that scene off before I finish things up for today. Good thing as well, actually, because my laptop's starting to run low. But yeah, let's get the Song of Time played, get myself to an owl statue so we can finish things up. I don't care about 1 rupee, so... Wait. So we've done basically everything we need to now before going into Snowhead dungeon. I'm debating doing one other thing, but I'm going to leave that until next time to see if I want to set things up a certain way before going into the dungeon or not. It's something I'll have a think about. But yeah, as we play the Song of Time, save our game, return back to the first day again. We are now ready, at long last, for next time to be able to go to the Snowhead dungeon. But yeah, this is where I'm going to sign off, so thanks very much for watching. This has been a fun little bonus part. Just wanted to get the archery games done that I was struggling with last part, and basically just set up for the next dungeon. But I think it's worked out quite well. It's a nice little stream. I hope you all enjoyed, and hope you all take care. Thanks for watching.